What's going down, kinfolk? It is your boy Screwface Capone in the house. And I'm here with another trailer takedown. So of course my place is a bit of a mess. I'm getting ready to move in a couple weeks, so pretty soon I'm gonna start packing up. Well, not in a couple weeks. I'm actually moving next week. So I'm not gonna be moving out of state this time. I'm actually moving to another part of Georgia, but still, things are gonna be a bit slow, so I'm just trying to get some content out before then. Anyway, this is another trailer takedown. This is where I take a look at a game's trailer and promotional material, and really just try to go through it. My big thing on this channel is pumping up some of these indie games that are coming out. Also, this is a wrestling game that we're gonna be looking at. So as you all know, WWE 2K23 is going to be dropping in less than 2 weeks if you pre-ordered it. And everybody's looking for that alternative to the WWE games. Maybe not something as deep, but something that's a little bit of a throwback to those old school wrestling games that they enjoyed. Like you got the AEW game that's coming out that we should be hearing a release date about any day now. There's a Retromania that came out a couple years ago. That's a throwback to games like WrestleFest. You got the Action Arcade Wrestling. You've got the M. Dickey stuff. The M. Dickey one. It's not much to, the controls aren't much to speak of, but it is a pretty fun game. You got Jackdaw's Ultra Violence. I'm not sure what the latest is on that. And you also got the Wrestling Code. That's been in development for some time. But anyway, yesterday I found out about another wrestling game that's going to be dropping. This is Ultra Pro Wrestling, and they dropped an announcement trailer yesterday. So we're going to look at it. This is the first time I'm looking at it, and this is likely the first time you've been looking at it too. So let's take a look. Let's bring it up. Let's pull it up to full screen like we always do. So you can tell what this game's being inspired by. You got something very similar to a Nintendo 64 right here. So let's keep going. HFG, Hyper Focus Games. Of course, you see how those familiar looking logos.
Welcome to Ultra Pro Wrestling.
This game is early in development. Empire Wrestling. Lucha Libre Loco. Ultra Japan. So one thing, I don't know if you noticed it earlier, but they had that little 6-sided ring. So I thought that was pretty cool, TNA and stuff, and the Lucha Libre matches. Glory Championship Wrestling. You got MMA style. So it's on Kickstarter, and as you can see, it's coming to Xbox, PlayStation, it looks like PS5, Nintendo Switch, and Steam. I guess it's up now on Kickstarter. Let's get rid of this. And if you looked at the trailer, well, let's look at the game's Kickstarter page first. So if you look, well, we'll talk about that a little bit, but let's look at the Kickstarter page. So they're looking for $20,000. So they're looking for 20 G's, and it's 28 days ago, and they've already over halfway. So that's a good thing. All right, so Superstar Goal is core gameplay mechanics. You got full gameplay mechanics. There's a creator wrestler. If you get that 25 pounds, you get the creator wrestler. You got champion mode with advanced creator wrestler, weapon system. Iconic mode with online, legendary career mode, texture edit system, custom music editor. So you got the stretch goals too. So that's the thing about Kickstarter. Like there's usually the base goal, and then like they'll add on more if you are able to fund it. But hopefully, even if they don't get up to these goals, like maybe they'll put it out in early access and they'll eventually add these on as like DLC later on. But that would be pretty cool. And they're looking for so that'll be 80 Gs for all that stuff. So like right now as it is, if you it's up to that superstar goal. So that's just the core gameplay, core AI, basic stuff. Alright, so oh shoot, bless me. Yeah, that's the thing about recording these things live. You always gotta there's enough of that. But like there's a creator wrestler stuff, so it's gonna be like rudimentary stuff. This is an indie shop, and they're looking to it's really a throwback to that N64 style of wrestling. So the online mode, single player campaign, multiple decades. Okay. Is our feeling that wrestling games today feel more like fighting games or wrestling games? UPW is attempting to be recognized as spiritual successor to the wrestling engine made popular on the N64 series of games. As such, the core gameplay has been designed to reflect that engine to the best of our ability. However, we're not simply recreating old gameplay mechanics. We aim to bring the core principles of that engine to the modern day in a way which we feel the original developers would have done. So if you remember those Aki games from back in the days, they had that simple style of gameplay, but it was complex and it was simple enough for anyone to pick up and play, but it was complex enough to really draw you in. So I'll put a link to this in the description so you can see more about it. Now, one cool thing I noticed is that they have a lot of different federations there, and it's kind of like you got the House of Honor, which is Ring of Honor. You got the Lucha Libre. You got the Japan one. So again, these guys are clearly inspired by Aki's games. So Legacy Career. You unlock the ability to customize promotions wrestlers from that decade, the 90s. Okay. Characters. It will feature female characters. There's Americonda, Big Ben News, Chad Maverick, Dez, Jen, Johnny Kruger, Mad Tam, Randy Stalker, Taki Kimota, the Rave Kid. So I think I know in Fire Pro Wrestling, they have what they used to do is they used to come out with these reasonable facsimiles of famous wrestlers. So they're kind of going for their own little thing here. And that's pretty cool. So here's the big leagues. This is obviously WWE and WCW. There's New Japan. There's Mexico. And there's Independence. And there was even that mixed martial arts ring in the trailer. It's got a very blocky one. So it's unclear which version these are releasing on. So most likely will be Xbox One and PlayStation 4, I can imagine. Alright, so there's Kickstarter reward stuff. I might drop some money into this. So there's a lot of different stuff on here. So you want to finish an early access beta in a full version, including a single player campaign, multiple match types in 21 months. And these are conservative estimates. So yeah, they're definitely saying the right things. Again, I'll put a link to this so you can read it for yourself. Now I'm gonna dig around and see if they got any more stuff. First thing I'm gonna do though is subscribe. And if you're watching this video, you should do the same thing, except for my channel. This channel and, of course, my channel. I always put out great content. Here's a short demo for the Creator Wrestler. The following is a short demonstration of UPW's Creator Wrestler system. So I'll watch the whole thing. I'll put you the link. But it looks like they're definitely going from a simple look, but they're giving you as many options as you can while still keeping it simple. So that's a cool thing. So here's the menu system. Take a little peek at this. This is still early on development, but there's a lot that they're showing off.
On the next screen, which is the rules screen. So right now you could sell, and we're using that very specifically to mean a type of match where it's...
So again, I'll put links to these, and I'll put a link to this page in the description. That way you can go and look at it yourself. Alright, here's the Discord, and here is the Twitter page. So here these guys are on Twitter. Oh, so they're letting you use the trailer content for however you please, so that's a good thing. I know in my case of doing these trailer takedowns, sometimes it's better to ask for forgiveness than ask for sometimes it's better to ask for permission than ask for forgiveness, but I always just shoot first and hope for the best. Here's the official site, so that's cool. Ultra Pro Wrestling. So there's an interview with the developers too. You can support these guys on Patreon. Here are the game features, Creator Wrestler. So yeah, that is pretty much it for the for Ultra Pro Wrestling. So like always, it's gonna come down to the gameplay once this thing is released. So definitely the big thing, like when it comes to like these homage games, is to like while you're obviously wanting to pay homage to what came before, your inspiration, you always want to make sure it's original, so people don't just see it as some kind of like derivative, just a rip off of what somebody else is doing. And I think they got a lot of that covered here. So I'm definitely impressed by what I see. Like it's not going to be anything 2K level, but it's already going to be pretty deep. Deep enough for like an indie game. So that's one thing a lot of people need to remember when watching this stuff. These are indie games, so there's only so much that these teams are capable of. Anyway, though, that wraps it up. It is almost 3 a.m. and I really should be in bed right now, but just got done working on some stuff. The fourth installment of the King of Fighters anthology. I'm having it transcribed as we speak. That way I can do the subtitles and the captions and the translations and stuff. Also got to do some final edits, add in the sound, and hopefully that should be up by this Saturday. So if you like, but enough of that. If you like this video, then hit that thumbs up icon, and also make sure you share. Let other people know about it. Let other people know about this game. So because more variety in the wrestling games arena is a good thing, and hopefully these guys can get the Kickstarter support they deserve, and hopefully hopefully I can do my part in helping blow up this game. So that's Ultra Pro Wrestling. So again, like, share, and let me know what you think in the comments. Also, if you know of a game that I should look at, whether there's a demo or a beta or just a trailer out, again, let me know. One thing I like to do is I like to cover indie titles. Also I like to cover retro titles as well as some cool tech on here. So you might see a retro feature like the King of Fighters WoW mentioned. You might see me doing unboxing. You never know what you're going to get, so you're definitely going to want to subscribe. So that's right, join the Mafia, because I am the gaming mobster. So if you want to join the Mafia and become a made man, hit that big red subscribe button and click that bell icon. That way, whenever I drop a new video, you'll be the first to get it. So anyway, enough of that. Hopefully you're watching this video either Thursday evening or Friday morning whenever I put this up. But anyway, have a great weekend. And I'm outie 51,000 G, kinfolk. And now I'm going to take my ass to bed. Peace.